This one is wild because when we typically talk about grooming, we only talk about it with regards to younger girls and predatory older men. Okay, but in my case, it was a partner, older, but still kind of close-ish in age. Specifically, I had been groomed and I didn't yet understand or possess the language to call myself out on my own BS and how I allowed the cycle to keep going. So, long story short, I found myself being systematically gaslit anytime I asked a question that aligned with my boundaries. My boundaries were simple. They were that I wanted details, dates or times, and organization so that I could understand our wins as a couple. And I'm going to get into that next. Wins is pretty simple. When we'd have the time to go out on dates, what his schedule was, so I could assure that it aligned with mine and didn't overpower mine. Ask things like when the bills were due so that I could organize the finances. Nothing too big, y'all. So the more I empower myself through speaking up, the more I got stonewalled or gaslit, passive aggressively hounded that I was worrying too much or being problematic, naggy even, by asking for this type of security and respect if we be managing a household together. Eventually, after some time of being with this partner, I was worn down to the point where I stopped asking questions. I stopped seeking organization, which was very important to me. So, y'all, before I reclaim my freedom, right? I had ultimately lived in acceptance, upholding the standard and allowing myself to be bound by a relational system that did absolutely nothing for me. I overcame this by standing up for myself, educating myself on the many forms of grooming, and pretty much creating a space for me and my boundaries to thrive.